You got any of those Football Manager memes, dude?
Of course I do. I'm the guy with the Football Manager memes.
Kind of need them.
Me! Well, you, and then we look at them. Anyways, to the old Zealand subreddit. No! Wait, watch your language, okay? Well, I mean, that is pretty worth being excited about. Look, this is a youth intake that I'm dreaming of. You know, I go to sleep every night, and I've got sugar plums and five-star 15-year-olds dancing around in my head. Hi, FBI, how you doing? But, I feel like this might be a little overhyped, because this is in the Malaysian League, okay? And so, getting this in the Malaysian League is one thing. At least I'm assuming it's in the Malaysian League, where you have 18 affiliates in Malaysia. I mean, seriously, when you look at this guy that's allegedly a five-star youth intake guy, he's basically a 6th division English player, right? It's the Malaysian League, right? And I'm saying that specifically just to be one of those people that can't let anyone have anything nice. This is cool. The last-minute super attacking tactics in FM. Everton 2, Bournemouth 0. Everton 2, Bournemouth 3. I mean, to be fair, you could, against Everton, probably play like a low block and overturn a 2-goal deficit. It's just too easy that way. But this is incredibly true. Definitely incredibly true. It's not much, but it's honest work. Honestly, that's basically the entirety of Football Manager, and if you don't think that's true, you're lying. You can't use the editor. It's cheating. Me using the editor to put free agents into teams because I feel bad for them. This is the Football Manager equivalent of being really nice to, like, NPCs in Skyrim, because you just can't literally be mean to anything. You see other clubs and you feel so bad for them, you start editing free agents onto them. Also, is Antoine Griezmann just always playing Football Manager? He's so like me. That's very cutesy and demure. Shoot me. True! Wow, wait. Is this a tweet from Out of Context Football Manager, the Twitter account, which gets maligned for stealing stuff from Reddit? So are we in like some Football Manager content inception? His content is now being stolen on Reddit. Sorry, that's crazy. Anyways, the reason why Football Manager will always be better than actual football is that you can skip over the international break in 5 minutes. As an enjoyer of international football, I'm personally offended. The best part about Football Manager is you can play an entire season in a day, which you can't do in real life unless you're a time traveler. In which case, hit me up. I'm trying to see something about ancient Rome. Just in case you hadn't thought about it today, I'm just trying to take care of you. I asked ChatGPT to roast Zealand. Why? How deep in the procrastination rabbit hole from whatever you had to do to get to the point that your 8th favorite YouTuber you wanted to get ChatGPT to roast? Zealand Shannon, the Football Manager YouTuber? The guy who manages spreadsheets better than players? He's basically a data analyst with a fantasy football obsession. But hey, who needs charisma when you've got charts? I can't. AI is too alive. We need to shut it all down. His YouTube channel is like a never-ending TED Talk on tactics nobody asked for. He makes spreadsheets exciting. Well, exciting for anyone who finds paint drying to be a thrill ride. The only thing that moves slower than his transfers is his haircut evolution. I'm pretty sure that's ChatGPT trying to roast me for my hairline there. Zealand is like the Bob Ross of Football Manager, but instead of happy little trees, it's happy little relegation battles. Okay, try me. I eat the AI for breakfast on FM. You'd think with all that theory, he'd have managed Barcelona by now, but nope, still stuck in the Icelandic 2nd division in season 37. Your information's outdated. That invalidates everything else you said. How annoying is the Lone Song by now? The Lone Song, at this point, it's like that one joke your dad keeps telling at every family gathering. Funny the first couple of times, but now it's just painfully predictable. Zealand drops the lone, like he's still expecting it to trend on TikTok, while everyone else is sitting there thinking, yeah, we get it. Loans are useful. It's the Football Manager equivalent of a YouTuber screaming, smash the like button. We know it's coming, but it doesn't make it any less tiresome. The Lone Song needs to be loaned out to a distant, forgotten save file. Whew. That being said, it's time to drop in with some loans. Here we go, y'all. Loans. It's actually gotten so bad that anywhere I appear, people ask me to sing a Lone Song when there isn't one version of the song. I appeared on Ray C's stream. He's a good friend of mine. We played Rust together a lot, and he was streaming from the San Diego Zoo during TwitchCon. I appear on his stream, and within 5 seconds, one of you asks me to sing the Lone Song on his stream, which I did in public because I have no shame.
You gotta have loans. 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 Oh, loans.
The Chat GPT, leave me alone. But also, I love you because AI is going to take over the world someday and I don't want you to hate me. Speaking of which, the next one says, I hate you so much. What are you in for? I played as PSG on Football Manager. Out! Get out! You cannot sit with us. This community is not for you. But also, low-key, I just say that so nobody bullies me. It's a video game. Play it however you want. Have fun. Accurate for all. When you switch from FIFA to Football Manager. Alex, 25, former child. If you are entering into the world of Football Manager because of the free weekend or whatever else, welcome. Wanted man. Wanted by 1,473 clubs. See, if you are one of those people that's coming from FIFA, you probably didn't even know there were that many clubs on the face of the earth. Well, I have news for you. I wonder if there's anything broken in the game that allowed this to happen, or if this actually is possible and just every lower league team in all of Europe has decided that they really want Will Couch. I didn't realize that Zealand moonlighted as a World War I Ukrainian general Yuri Chuntyunyk. My God. Dad? New FM conspiracy just dropped. FM. Things like consistency in big matches affect player form. Me explaining the reason my striker hasn't scored in 2 months is that FM is simulating him going through a divorce. I would love for somebody that runs a blog about Football Manager stuff to actually create lore like this. Like, look, the reason that his form is terrible, it's not the consistency. It's not any of this dumb stuff, okay? It is because he's going through a divorce. That's why this is all messed up. If we can just get him to download Tinder, he can be back in the game, and then all of a sudden he's going to be bagging goals as well. At least there we unite. German soccer fans, normally. German soccer fans, if someone from another league tries to on a German club, Germany's a farmers league. Guten Tag, mother. Meanwhile, at the SI Games office, tell them you've got a new update on FM25. Now tell them you're removing even more features. It's kind of true. Every update they've dropped about the game so far has been like, so we don't have time to finish this, so we're removing this, so this didn't work the way we wanted, so we're removing it. Hopefully that's just leading up to them dropping a bunch of, hey, new features and this is cool. Hopefully. Emphasis on the hopefully. What do I know? I'm a paid shill anyways, so. Regen names about 5 years into an FM save. Le Carpatron Duke Marriott. Look, if you've never seen this video, it's called East-West Bowl, and it just basically makes fun of American football player names. It is sensational. Absolutely worth the watch. And Le Carpatron Duke Marriott is one of the better ones. Just send your assistant. If I had a contract that would reduce 50% of my salary, and I didn't have to attend any more press conferences, I would sign it. He's very real for this, honestly. I saw this whole press conference, and he was basically saying he just doesn't see the point to having to do all of this all the time, but it's, required in his contract. I would just like to thank Football Manager for not requiring me to attend press conferences in my contract, because I would have long since thrown out my computer, like out the window. Doing an FM24 press conference while being in an actual soccer game as a journalist. I mean, how the hell are you supposed to pass the time? Also, see? This is a Houston Dynamo match. I'm not the only American that plays this game. There are dozens of us. Dozens! By gum, they finally did it. Oh, San Marino's win. Yes, of course, obviously. But shout out to this app that had 90 plus 71 on it. Just had to give Liechtenstein every opportunity. I mean, San Marino can't actually win a game. We got to make sure that everybody gets a fair shake here. San Marino is employing some dark arts. 71 minutes? I mean, come on. When you have to actually pay all the future fees you willingly agreed to pay, that was a problem for future me. And now I am future me. I think his name's Tom Scott, right? Why does this YouTuber have a perfect response meme for everything? I love this sentence. This sounds like something that would have been written by a famous author. That was a problem for future me, but now I am future me. And that $50 million that I had to pay out over the next 3 years means that I can't sign anybody for 3 years. So true. Getting a work permit during the transfer window. Work permits on deadline day. All I'm saying is they pay that office to work overtime on deadline day to make sure that everybody in the Premier League is happy, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Never shout. My players, when I shout anything ever, oh, Jonathan Terry. Shout out to John Terry for coming on my stream at the Football Manager World Cup, by the way. Very nice guy. We talked about Football Manager and who played it and whatever for 5 or 10 minutes, and that was definitely the coolest person that's ever been on my stream, except for me. Giga Chad Striker, FM23. Losing 2-1 on my best center back gets sent off. Me, looks like I'm gonna lose. Albion Ayeti, who decided that? I mean, you did concede 2 goals though, so this guy's defense sucks. And you only scored 6? That's not even a full touchdown and extra point. What kind of football is this? When your backup 1-star player comes on and scores the winner from 30 yards out, these are the moments that make Football Manager great. Okay, I made that video that was like a love letter to Football Manager, but these are the moments that make FM great. I'll tell you this this story. You didn't even ask for it. I'm going to tell you this story. We have that whole document of Football Manager saints, right, from people that have competed on my saves and done particularly spectacular things. One of them is named Moises Diniz, and that's because in a cup match, all of my goalkeepers were hurt or had already played that day, so I had a grayed out player as my backup goalkeeper. Starting goalkeeper gets hurt. He comes in. Not only do we not lose the game by 5, it goes to a penalty shootout, and my grayed out 16-year-old backup keeper, a Libyan dude named Moises Diniz, makes the save to win us the penalty shootout. I then sign him, which you can sign grayed out players, by the way, and he stayed at the club for the rest of his days until we hired him onto the staff, if we got that far. I can't remember, but that guy was never leaving. He was the guy, you know, the kid that came off the street that didn't even have a contract, that was in our youth academy and ended up saving a penalty in order to win us a cup match. You know, that's just what makes Football Manager so damn special. Tell me this never happened to you. My new 80 million pound signing 5 minutes after signing his contract. I mean, in our save this year on stream, we did sign a guy who then managed to break his leg and blow out his hamstring in the first year he was on the team. So maybe we should have just started him in this cast. Daniele De Rossi is a certified save scummer. We'll translate this. When I played Football Manager, I used to turn off the PC without saving to replay the game I lost. Managing Roma, this is not possible. If I was in a job interview and I found out the person that I was interviewing for that job had save scummed on Football Manager, the interview would end right there. There is honor. There is honor and integrity. And then there is the lack of. But again, it's a video game. Play it however you want. I'm not shaming anybody, but seriously, dude. Things got out of hand. When you have over 2,000 hours of FM every year, coding, edits, VLC media player, control panel, this PC, visual code, Steam, Adobe Photoshop. It's a formation. Their desktop's in a formation. I was reading the icons because I thought that's what I was supposed to be doing. Their desktop is in a 433. Their desktop icons are in a 433. That's amazing. I'm going to end this video and go do that right now. If you want to watch more memes, they're right here. You can just keep perusing all the Football Manager memes until the end of time, because Football Manager is a game that never runs out of memes. Now, where am I going to put my icons? Maybe a 4-2-3-1.